Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the Twisted Beanstalk. Of course, fixing my camera as usual, right? It's like I can't even help myself. Come on, you crazy thing. So sporadic, is that the word I'm looking for? Live as usual. So hello, reborn daddy. Why does I feel like my position is a little off here. Let me just fix my tank top there. Okay. So let's wait for a couple people to jump on. It's so funny because this is so how I do it every time. It's like you would think that I would be polite about the subject and like at least what's going on over here? At least give people warning that I'm going to be making a live video, but no. Let's see. Somebody was just replying to me. Okay, so love me some Italian sodas. I'm gonna just mix up some colors here because I'm going to be be adding color. You know what? Let me try to. Whoopsie. What's this here? Oh, ooh la la. That's so weird. How the lighting. I feel like this one is probably the best. Yeah, so, oopsie, I just stuck my finger on its face. So here is the Janus kit that I have been working on. I haven't been working on it that long, honestly. I started the other day, and it's a Corolla Wedgewich. I don't know if I say her name properly, but that's just the way that I say it. So this is tripping me out right now because when I'm looking in the camera, I see this face, but then when I'm looking at the doll, which is usually the back of the head, I'm seeing this face. So it's totally confusing like, I feel like I'm in like an alternate reality, you know, where there's like, that's kind of how it makes me feel. It's super trippy. It's like, what just happened? It's like the video and my hand and the doll, but it looks completely different over here. What? Anyway, so there's the ears, there's this face, this face and that face. And I'll go ahead and I'll show you another doll that I have been working on. This is the Tinky kit, and these are brand new paints coming out from McPherson's, and they're iridescent and hollow, and they are so amazing. I just love them. My dog is snorting at my door. You see? Has like that. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I'll show you the stomach. The pot belly. Ooh. It's pretty insane, actually. I absolutely love these paints. So those will be coming out soon, so be ready. Be ready for that. Okay, and so here's the legs. What's going on here? For the Janus kit. Janus, whatever it is. Yummy. Yummy for my tummy. Ooh. Okay, so I just added a little more thinner in this part here. It's like a iridescent purple. And I worked on the face a little bit, but I feel like I want to do the limbs just so it's a little more vibrant. So I'm just gonna let this dry a little bit more. And let me see what color I want to. Okay, so I have. I missed your name. Trans Daddy of Reborns. Hello to you. So I'm gonna use this pink, and then I'm also gonna use this color, which is sort of like a turquoise color. I really love it. I think it's beautiful. And then I'm just gonna darken up like the feet and the creases with it. I'm going all out. I'm going all out this baby, you guys. And the reason why I wanted to just come on here and do a live is because you can upload it anyways after, and then there's like, hey Taylor, there's no editing or nothing, which I mean sometimes is okay, right? Sometimes you need that editing. Oh wait, that's me all the time. But yeah, so then I was like, I need to just do that and just get on there and do a live. And then for people who have missed it, I apologize. And then, but at least they can still watch it. So, which is the point I was trying to make. I really love this blue. This is a fun kit. Uh-oh. Whoa, head. Violet, come here. You lay down and be a good girl. Sorry, my dog was having an argument with somebody out there. I love watching you live. Your work is bomb. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it's a little bit easier, honestly, to just come on here and like do the live, and then because otherwise I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a video like really soon, and then I'm like, oh wow, friggin' 2 weeks go by, and you guys, I have no idea about time anymore. It just goes. It's like, come back, but it doesn't. What a jerk. So how's everybody hanging in there? Okay, so this paint that I'm using is quite vibrant, and yes, you can use vibrant colors as long as you seal it properly after it's done. So there's that. My kids are off school for 6 weeks, and I was like, do you know how stupid I'm gonna make my children when they come back to, like, if I'm gonna have to homeschool them? Oh, it's just not right. Like, what am I gonna teach them? I literally tried to I was like, it's okay, we're gonna do some cooking and some art and this and that, and then I'm like, oh wait, all I could do is paint. It's crazy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna I like the foot, how it's matching the one side, and then this side matches the other, so it's like a combination of the two. And I like it. I like the way it's turning out. It's actually been really fun. Are they gonna do any type of online teaching? Yeah, okay, so I just found that out because, like I was saying, I was tripping out about it. I was like, I am not gonna be able to teach these kids. Hey to Scotland! I mean, you know, there's certain things that I can do, maybe, but I also work from home, so I feel like it doesn't really affect me really badly or like a lot. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. And I'm gonna fix my suit here. Sorry, it's just. Oh my God, my legs hurt so badly. I'll tell you guys the story of my gong show last week. I'm just gonna put it up here because like I get hot and cold constantly, and this is the only way that it makes me comfortable. So in case you didn't think I wore weird things, now there you go. Anyways, yeah, so Twilight, you're staying in here. I mean it. So okay, the whole thing, I was like, what am I gonna do? Excuse me. I was like, how am I gonna, like, what am I gonna teach them? But we just got an email out today. So basically what I did is I went on the internet and just put in like 4th grade, 6th grade, 8th grade, and then printed out booklets for them, for the kids. And then my older one, who's 18, will help with the 6th grader, and then my one that's in, sorry, she's not in grade 8, she's in grade 10. What the heck, Boundary? Interrupting my live video? What a jerk! Oh, now Ty's like, yeah. They're fixing my hot water tank, and so Boundary's barking out there. Here, let me back it up a little bit. Say, my always hot and cold, never in between. New style might be. I know, right? I'm just like, for some reason, when it's like over this part, I feel more comfortable, but then like this part gets too hot. So whatever, I guess it's a good excuse just to show off my tattoos. Twyla, you're being rude, okay? Everybody can hear you. Yeah, everybody can hear you. Oh, fine. Okay. You can come say hi then. Snorty, snort. Okay. Say hi, Twy. Look, what's this? What is that? Whoa, Twyla, you trying to paint? Here. Does that smell good? How about this? Oh! God, you're such a meaty bulldog. There you go. That's all you get. Okay, so anyways, oh yeah, and I broke my zipper, so I have a hair clip, like clipping my shirt, and then now I have it tied. I mean, does it get any better than that? Okay, so back to the whole school thing. I was able to go on the internet and get packages of math and English. So basically, my older kids are going to help with the younger kids because I'm just not capable. Like, I didn't even know. I started printing stuff out, and I'm like, I don't even know any of this. And then he's like, my husband's like, it's good time to learn. And I'm like, no, you know why? Because I don't have to. Like, how much of a more bratty comment is that, right? No, I don't want to, and I don't have to. He's like, you can practice. I'm like, why? What's the point of that? Have you seen me paint? I'm the talent, okay? I'm the talent. Oh, wait, you guys did? Oh, it's time for you to start saying that too. Bean says that I'm the talent, okay? She says I'm the talent. We'll start a new movement together. Okay, so I just added some blue. Oh, hazel smells so good. Hello, Deb. Yeah, so I feel like it's doable with the older kids, teaching the younger kids, or at least like helping. You're the talent, exactly. Helping them, and then so our schedule is let's see. So our schedule is, there's no schedule. Bean, who are you kidding? You have no schedule. Look at you. Oh yeah, I forgot who I was for a second. No scheduling over here, obviously. But no, but in all seriousness, they have schoolwork 2 hours a day, which does not seem like that much, but it's basically 2 hours of well, Maverick is doing more like English, grammar, spelling, whatever. Like I can't teach him because I can't even. Okay, when I was writing out the schedule, I didn't even know how to spell grammar. And I can't believe I just admitted that, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna embrace myself. I said to my husband, I was like, you know what? I know what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. I'm not gonna sit here and beat myself up about it. You know, it's like I've survived this long. So anyway, point being, Maverick has more English and reading to do, and Phoenix is more like math. And we also are going to do some book studies with him because he's going to have to do a lot of the work, more work. Serenity is it's so good to not, you cannot beat yourself up about your faults. It's just will not get you anywhere in life. It'll just make you depressed. Trust me, I have a lot of them, and I'm just like, oh well, what are you gonna do? Nothing. So it is what it is. So Serenity she gets really good grades in school, and she'll be doing the math because I don't even freaking know any of it. I'm just like, how? Why do you learn this in school? Why? Apparently it's not a good thing to ask kids. We can't be good at everything. It's true. It's true. It's very true. We're all good at something, and it's just a matter of finding what that something is. Yeah, so they... Oh, and then also an hour outside, at least 1 hour outside a day. Although it is pretty cold out still, but I mean, they're out playing basketball right now. So they're like, yeah, no school. And I'm like, yeah, but you still have schoolwork to do. And then they're like, do I have to? And I'm like, yeah, you have to. I say it back to them just like that. And they're like, I don't sound like that. Yes, you do. Right? You just mimic them and it just pisses them off. Okay, well, that's what I do. So it'll be fine. I mean, I understand why the schools, they want to keep kids out of school, is because they can spread sickness like so fast. They're just little disgusting creatures that spread viruses everywhere. There's no stopping them. So it's better to at least slow it, you know, because I mean, they'll get over it, but they just want to slow it. Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know how this is going to be for me teaching them anything, which is sad. It's like, oh, yeah, this is what it's, everybody's like, oh, wait, this is what it's like to be a parent. From Kintil, missed it, Scotland, again, hello to Scotland. And then today, the educational system, or whoever they are, the teachers, see, I don't even know, which is just another reason why I shouldn't be teaching. They just are going to be teaching the kids virtually. So all their lessons are basically through this program called Seesaw. And it's the same lessons for the age groups or whatever. And then that specific teacher, like for Maverick, will have all his information under his Seesaw. So, which is pretty crazy, because do you remember when people would say, oh, soon, one day kids are not even going to go to school, they're just going to be taught virtually? Love that kit in your prototype. I was thinking about ordering it. This is not a prototype, but I'm not sure which one you're talking about. But this one here specifically is the Janus kit from Corolla Wedgewitch. And actually somebody gifted me this kit. I didn't buy it, and she sent it to me, and I'm so grateful. And it's a really low number. I was surprised, actually. I was like, what the heck? So I don't know if you can order it or not. I'm not sure, but it's a really small edition. It's only like what did she say? 333 maybe? But yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. Every time I showed somebody, I say, oh, look at this kit, and they're like, aw, but then I'm like, turn it, and they're like, whoa. It's not what you expect at all. So I really like it. I've been super enjoying it. I've been super enjoying it, you guys. I'm just a super enjoyer over here. Right, Twyla? Just a super destroyer. Yeah, I am a super destroyer. Why come and lay down, Twyla? Twyla, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go. No. Go in your bed. My dog's going really deaf. It's sad, actually. Poor thing. Poor little bulldog. Yeah, so, I mean, it's just a matter of getting the kids to do it is the issue. Yeah, Corolla wedge. I feel like it's a really hard. I don't know. I'd have to see. Pre-order. Let's see. She looks awesome, as always does, girl. Oh, thank you. This one's on pre-order? I'm sorry. I didn't understand. But it is a small edition and pretty freaking amazing. I really love the size of it. I love the size of these babies. Where they're kind of preemie, but they're not all at the same time. Congratulations, little one. You just won an award. I don't really know what award I'm going to give you, but I'm going to paint you. I know. Exciting. Ooh la la. And it has a really nice vinyl, because some dolls are hard to get a lot of color on depending on the vinyl. But this one's not too bad. I like it. Where is your other leg? Do you guys see it? Where is it? Oh wait, it's right there. Sorry. I just had to get that. Out of my system. Apparently it's right here in front of my face. Way to go, Bean. Love Italian sodas. Pre-order on Enchanted Creature kits, I believe. Okay. Well, then I feel even more special now that I have one and I'm painting it. The face always takes longer, although I am going to go back in and actually I'll just do that right now before I get ahead of myself. So I have this color, Ooh La La. Ooh La La! What? You don't like my song? Why do you look so... What? What's your issue today? Yeah, you look nice. There's no reason to be pouty over there. What? You have to do homework too? I doubt it. You just have to sit there and look pretty and sparkly all day. I know. What a life when you're an elf. When I make myself laugh. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, okay. So anyways, speaking of laughing, do you guys want to hear about my total gong show last weekend? Thanks, Andrea, for the site name. Hey, you know what, little bulldog? I've had enough of you. You go then. Traitor. Traitor! Okay, so Enchanted Creatures, before I forget, through Sarah Melman, who does all fantasy kits, I believe. I didn't know about this one being on her site, but if it is, then that's where you want to find them. Okay, so let me tell you a little story, children. This is a true story. This just happened last week. I went to my best friend's house to hang out in Vancouver, Canada. And so, I'm taking color right out of the jar. I actually mixed it in the jar already. I got Tinky Friday. I can't wait to see how she turns out. I really need to get her on camera, like legit, because she is so iridescent and amazing. I love it. Okay, so I go to Vancouver, which is definitely different from where I live now. Anyway, and go out for lunch. And so we went out for lunch. Do you hear my dog is going, she probably doesn't even know what she's barking at. Twyla! Okay, so anyways, we went out. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to bring some of this food home to my kids, because it was like this like new kind of poutine, which is a Canadian dish, which is like, it had like this sauce and fries and like cheese on it. And it's just like super delicious. So anyways, freaking, we go, we're walking and I go to cross. Actually, we were waiting to cross the street. Okay, we were waiting to cross the street, and then, like, I turned, like, to my side, and there's, like, this total hottie guy beside me, and he was, like, I noticed him because he had, like, darker skin, but he had, like, beautiful, like, blue-green eyes, and he's, like, Mexican or something, and so, like, I kind of looked away right away, and I was like, oh, look at the birds up there, like, just trying to be so inconspicuous, or I don't know what the word is, but yeah, so I was like, oh my god, and so I was like kind of laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, he's like so cute. And then before the little guy came on to say cross, me and Lisa crossed the street before, because there was no cars coming, so we're like walking kind of like in front of everybody, and then halfway down the street I friggin' like fall and literally like lose my balance and just go like a bug on a windshield. Like my lunch was all over me. It was like totally just like splatted everywhere. Oh my god, listen to my dog. Yeah, so I splatted like a bug on a windshield after I felt like a dork already for saying, oh, look at the birds. And then I'm like going, and then I'm like, oh my god, whoa, what a cute. And then on the pavement. It hurt so bad. I was like, I rolled over and I was like sitting there and I was like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. You're okay, you're okay. Like in my head. And then I was like, oh, my lunch. And then guess what? The guy comes over and he's like, here, let me help you up. Oh my god, I was dying. I was like, this is not really happening right now. This isn't happening. No, Bean. No, Bean. This isn't happening. Don't worry. Oh my god. And luckily I could stand up, back up. And then we started walking, and then my friend's like, she's like, crying, laughing, because she's like, oh my god. And then he comes over, she's like, and then I just back up and like let him come over and rescue you off the ground. And I'm just like, oh, why? Oh man, I mean, it was awful. Hi, Reborn Candy. Sahadi helped you. Exactly. So I guess, you know, it is what it is. But, huh? I don't know what he's saying over there. Some about turn a kitchen fan on. It's okay. Someone's just burning down our kitchen. No need to worry. As I sit in here laughing, he's probably like, what is she laughing about? Just laughing about a little hottie helping me up. No need to worry. Ooh, this color is like so bright yellow. It's amazing. I have some good stories. Well, she was like, and then of course it like triggered more memories, and she's like, oh my God, remember when you fell in Vegas? And I was like, this was years ago. I don't even think I had Maverick and Phoenix at this point, but I was wearing this like short, sparkly dress that was like amazing, and I was wearing flip-flops because it's hot. It's Vegas. And there was like it might have been 3 steps or it might have been 4. It wasn't very big. It wasn't a big amount of stairs is what I'm trying to say. And so I was like, do, and I like went to go get up, but then my flip-flop got caught, and so like I bit the ground, and so I like fall, but my dress goes bloop, and my entire ass showed. Like I literally was like, oopsie. Oh, good times. Yeah. See what you get to see in real life when you go to doll shows. You get to see me being a gong show. Oh, I didn't hurt myself then though, but I really hurt myself this time. Older bones. I'm surprised I didn't break anything. I was like, wow, I'm a lot tougher than I thought that I was. Imagine that. What? You're still shocked about that? No need to be shocked, little one. I'm okay. It hurt though. Oh, it hurt. It hurt. It hurt. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Okay, so I have to pick out eyes for this doll. Probably want to darken up the I hope I can see at the doll show if it happens. I can't see why it wouldn't happen. I mean, excuse me, I can see why. Okay, I don't really know how to explain that, but I think it's really hard to predict. But the thing is, I mean, April, May, June, I mean, it's not for another 2 months. So the thing is we're all eventually gonna get this virus. It's a flu. It's not a flu virus, but it sort of is a flu virus where it's extremely contagious. But what they're trying to do is all the older people or the sick people who are more sensitive, they're trying to hold back them getting sick. So they're basically like, at some point we're probably all going to have it, but most of our bodies are going to be able to fight it. Like children, like all the children, you know, they can have it and spread it, but their body fights it off. But the elderly is the most sensitive, and so they're just delaying everybody getting sick at the same time. So then when the people that need help, like that are severe, they can get the first medical attention rather than people who have it and can go at home and just quarantine and just not spread it. So I feel like for June it would be fine, honestly. I mean, I can't see why it wouldn't be. Right? But, you know, can you believe that is my 40th this year? And we had a huge trip booked to go on a Royal Caribbean cruise, going from Vancouver into Puerto Rico and then go cruising around there. And we were supposed to leave April 17th. Isn't that so shitty? So it got canceled. It's like, really, you a-holes? But I mean, I can see why. Considering 90% of the people are elderly on those ships. I'm hoping the worst of it will be over by the end of June. Yeah, I think that there's going to be a spike. Like I said, there is, but most people will fight it off. They just want to control it right now. To, you know, but people are, you know, they're being crazy. They really are. Mine won't. I'm 60 and high health risk. I hope to avoid it. Yeah, so there you go. So basically, people who are healthy, even though they're healthy, or even children, you want to make sure. So basically, you want to make sure that they're not around. I don't know if it would be better to get sick right now or worse, because you would think if you got sick right now, you would at least have the medical help to get better until it like, but they're coming up with ideas and stuff, so it'll be okay. Either way, I'm gonna be in my studio painting. Poor me, I know. I'm just adding some yellow in there. Oh, how sad. Have you been on a cruise Royal Caribbean before? I've been on a Disney cruise. I have been on a cruise before. Yes, I love them. I've been on the Hawaiian one with my family. It was so worth it because it was a 15-day cruise from Vancouver in all at sea to Hawaii to all the Hawaiian islands and then back. It was a 15-day cruise. And my parents went too, so we were able to have 2 rooms. The first 2 people you pay full price, and then the third and the fourth were $450 each. And it was so amazing. Like, it's so worth it. 15 days and you don't ever have to cook or nothing. Plus you get all to the islands and you get to do all this really cool stuff, and it's really, really, really worth it when you have children, because especially because of like the clubs and stuff that they can go to. There's clubs. They just go off to the dance clubs. Let's see. I got an deficiency and don't know if survive. I'm not going out unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, I mean, if you already have a compromised immune system, it's probably not the best choice to go out. To just let everything kind of run its course, or until they have a vaccine or something. I don't know. But yeah, so the Hawaiian cruise was amazing. I loved it. Plus we went on a Hawaii or an Alaskan cruise years ago, but it was nowhere near as nice or as fun as the Hawaiian one. I have to try and go where the virus passes. How is everybody doing? Staying healthy? I don't know about you guys, but this one just grew another face on its head. Would you consider that healthy? Right? Oh. Never mind. It's supposed to be like that. Yeah, so it was very sad for us because we've been planning it for a really long time, and my friends who have been planning it was a big group of people going. I mean, a pretty big group. And I had a balcony room and everything. So I was and the Royal Caribbean, the ship that we were going on, was just renovated. So it was amazing, and so they had to coordinate everything for us all to get airfare and what time we're going to be there, and we were going to stay, so we're going to do like the one night, one night or 2 nights, I forget now. But so we were going to stay and look around the island and everything, and then get on the ship, and then yeah, we had like theme. She had everything's all different. We have like all different outfits. Well, me and Lisa did. Hi, Terry Raymond Reborns 2017. Yeah, so my wings that I showed you guys last time, my butterfly wings, like when am I ever gonna get to wear them now? I guess I'll just have to plan on wearing them at the Rose Show. Right? It's like my only opportunity. I mean, if people didn't think I was crazy before, they will now. Hey, from Denmark. Hello to Denmark. So I will be doing a lot of painting. And I'm using a lot of paint. However, it's going to be okay. You just got to have a little faith. What are you going to do on your birthday? I don't know. What am I going to do? Babysit kids? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be so disappointed. They're mine. It's like, oh. No, actually, they should... They're definitely drilling something over there. I wonder if they can hear me talking. They're probably like, what the F? What is that girl just talking to herself in there laughing? I don't know what I'm gonna do. What the heck am I gonna do for my birthday? They should be back in school by then. So sad. Just like really out of all times that happens for our big birthday. Oh my gosh, is this the lady that does those babies that Bunny Graveyard Girl buys from? Hey Bean, good evening everyone. Hey Jen, oh, Miss Bunny Boo Boo. I like to call her that. Poor Bunny. She's probably freaking out right now with all the virus stuff going on. Oh, let's see. It is a Janus. Don't worry, I'm going to blend that right there over yonder. There's this side. And then this side. Thank you. So this color here is a brand new color coming out along with the pearlescence that I have been using and coming out from McPherson's. That will be selling a new fantasy line of paints. And I have been having so much fun using them that I've almost used all of them. I'm so sad. Oopsie. Having a twisted beanstalk baby on my bucket list. We love you. Mean or Bean? Mean Bean. Let's see. Say we just celebrated our 39th wedding anniversary. Whoa. Good for you. Hey, Reborn. That was an accident. Hey, Reborn. Whoa, what's happening here? Let me fix my little clip before I have escaping body parts. There we go. Yeah, I was using the iridescent on the Tinky kit, which I've had this kit for so long, and I don't know why I don't know, it's like I didn't feel like really finishing it for some reason. It was not really calling to me, but then I ended up, Brenda sent me some fantasy paints, and then I was like, oh man, I gotta use these. So I'm actually just added a little bit of first yellow and then blue, and it's basically just because I want it to blend into each other. But so then when you look at one side, it kind of just, it's not very extreme. Yeah, so it kind of just blends in together. That looks so crazy. Such a cute for a little blue guy. This is winter and spring. Little winter and little spring. Thank you. It's been really fun. It's been super fun. My dog, I don't know about her sometimes. Twyla, you crazy. She probably doesn't even know what she's barking at. Like I said, sometimes a lot of the time, she'll just be laying there sleeping. The only time that she hears something is when my other dog starts barking. And then she's like, oh, wait a minute, I should start barking too. God, why does that make me feel like that sort of people on the internet? You know? Let's see. I think, I don't know what I should do for the cheeks. I absolutely love how you blended paint so each shade looks naturally different. Thank you, Brayden. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put more blue mottling, or maybe maybe I could do a wash. Which I don't use a lot of washes, but I might be able. I don't know. Ooh, I know what I can do. What if I put more, oh my gosh, okay. What if I put more blue up here and then like really dark earlobes and like dark around here, and then on the tips of the ears I can put like a, which is also coming out too, and it's freaking amazing. It's a blue pearl, and it's like an iridescent but with like hollow in it. Oops, I missed what she said. Yes, it's Genesis that I'm using. Are you going to be selling this baby, or are they staying in your collection? No, I don't keep any of mine. So, I mean, sometimes I'll keep them for people until they're paid off, but I don't, no. The simple answer is no, but for some reason I thought I would just, run around in little circles for a minute there. Yeah, okay, so what if I do, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do it, you guys. You guys, here I go. Here I freaking go. Here I go. Are you ready? This guy's sleeping. It doesn't even matter that I'm yelling in his face. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Let's see. Let's see what happens here, shall we? Here she goes. Okay, so I'm going to use this. This is a thermal color. So what's crazy is this color actually changes color like a mood ring. It's insane. Like, it's amazing and insane. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the earlobes. So I'm gonna start with the earlobes. I think I'm gonna go up more like blue, and then I'm gonna frost the tips of the ear, because it is winter and spring. So I think I'm gonna do like frozen spots. I think that's what I should do. Sort of like the frostbite babies. Those are so fun to make. Oh my god, I freaking love those. Ooh la la, look at you. So this is a little, I could probably make it darker. Yeah, I tried, I don't know, I love heat set paints. I just do, I'm so used to them. And for the amount of shading that I do, I feel like it's just better suited for me, even though I'm like, paint thinner, you know, and inhale it all day long. It's what makes you more creative, right? Me watching you as an artist, just like, like if you, no, if you heat, actually, you know what? I don't know. After you bake it, if it, I don't know. I'm gonna have to tell you, I guess, after. Because I've never used it before. I just saw that it said the thermal. Let's see. So, I feel like it's not as dark as I want it to be. I mean, it's still dark, but you know me. I feel like I can probably put a black and then use the thermal on top of it, because then it's just gonna, see what I mean? Man, I tried to make potato salad yesterday, you guys. It suck. Like, I don't even know if, just like, why? Like, why am I so bad at cooking? It took me so long, too. I even peeled the potatoes and everything. And I'm the talent. Basic question, but how long have you been painting? I have been, so I've been painting now for almost 10 years. 10 years? No way. Can it be 10 years? What? Whoa. Yeah, 10 years, but trust me, I was not very good when I started. I mean, I was good enough that people bought my dolls, but one of these still, some of him on pre-sale, Enchanted Creatures. And don't worry, I'm a bad cook too. I know, I was so disappointed. I was like, I freaking peeled the potatoes and everything. And I'm just like, you know what? This is why I don't do this. For that exact reason. Boil potatoes with skins and they don't get as, mine were so mushy. It's like I made potato soup, pretty much. I made potato soup yesterday, you guys. I freaking made potato soup. And I wasn't even that good as a potato soup either. I'm just like, man. And then my husband has to say things like, oh, it's easy to do that. Smack. Right? Can't believe it's going on 16 years for me reborning. I know, right? Jeez, you're one of the OGs. It's crazy how time flies. And at the same time, though, I feel like it depends on what kind of artist you are. Like, obviously, if you've been in business that long, you know, and if you're able to sell dolls and stay in business, then that's great. So, I mean, I probably wouldn't be saying that if I didn't sell any dolls to begin with. I probably would have gave up. But look at me now with the Behringer dolls. They're cute though. But that's hard to paint. Those Behringer dolls are, in my opinion. So if you can learn to paint on those, you can paint anything. Sort of. Sort of. I mean, I probably didn't explain that very well. You're doing something right over there, Jen. I'll never forget that girl at the doll show with your little doll, a little baby that you had at your back when we used to use stencil cream paints back in the day. Holy cow. Yeah, because I mean, it's not that old of a, like, it's been it's not something that just started. Sorry, I'm having a hard time concentrating on this color and talking. Shoot. Loving your version, and I think he looks. See you again in June at Rose. Oh, Andrea. Oh my gosh, laughing, talking to you the whole time, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm slow. I'm 18 years. Made my first one 2002. That girl was happy. I know. I was like, oh, you better go talk to your mom. You better hurry. That's funny. Yeah, I can't see why the rose wouldn't go on this year. I feel like I feel like it'll be okay. Don't worry, I'm gonna blend that out. Going to blend your face, and you're gonna like it. See? Told you you're gonna like it. That brush is just not, it's just not, you guys, it's just not. Holy schmoly. I hope so. Haven't booked my flight yet. There's prices come down. Okay, so I was looking at prices the other day, and to fly from Seattle into Utah is $200 return, which is like crazy. But at the same time, it's like I don't want to buy my ticket just in case. Bountiful babies don't seem to be as detailed as they used to be. I hope everything will be okay, back to normal by the time. I think it will be. I think it'll be okay. Or people will see that, like, okay, yeah, people are actually getting okay, you know, as well. But my trip was canceled, and I'm not very happy about it. I've been like, we've literally have been getting ready for it for so long. Because like I said, there was a big group of us. Oh, my fingers. So I'm just adding some dark shading, so then I can sort of make this baby look, come pick you up. So it can kind of look like it has, like, oh, what's it called? Frostbite. I purchased my plane ticket right after the show. It was a lot of money. Yeah. I think it depends on where you're, oh yeah, but you're going with, yeah, it would be too. No, it's like, what the F? No subtleties with me. Boo. That's all I gotta say about that. If you live in an area where Southwest flies, you can cancel your ticket for any reason. It will credit you towards your next flight. Yeah, 4 of us are going. Yeah, that's... If it comes down to it and you can't fly there or something, yeah, I'm pretty sure the airline will work something out. I have a convention next month, but I'm sure that one will be rescheduled. Try not to worry. Yeah. I would say anything that's within 4 weeks, I would count that out. And plus, I think that there's a ban anyways in place. I know that there is in Washington right now. So anything that's over or anything that's under 4 weeks, I would say more than likely you'll be rescheduling, or they'll be rescheduling. But the mass hysteria about going out and buying, I mean, I went out and I bought groceries because I have kids that are going to be out of school and they have to eat, and I didn't want to go and, you know, be friggin' fighting over groceries. I'm just like, I just went out, got what my kids would eat within 4 weeks. I think it was like 4 weeks or something. And then that way, you know, it's done. But there's people that don't even have kids that are going out and doing that, or they're buying like tons and tons and tons of product and not leaving it for people who really need it. So that's really shitty. I don't like people that do that. Not sure where I think Florida. So I just added some darker shading. And this part here, I'm gonna add some. Let's see here. I'll probably go back in and do the ears more, especially on this side so it doesn't get too dark, but I would bake it to make sure, because what happens is when I'm starting to do, that's so sad for Jen. Oh, I missed it. What? Will not go to for the class trip. Wow. What? That's insane. Yeah, I know. For the extra shopping, but they're going to be setting up areas where people can get help, but I mean, yeah, that's, oh, man. So anyways, what I was saying about baking it too is because it's like a darker color, you're just going to spread it around if you don't bake it. So it's better once you have the one layer that you like, and then bake it and then go back and add more. Otherwise, it's just going to look muddy. But I am going to add a little bit on the face. On the face. Okay, okay. I love shading. Hopefully the body, I'll show you in a second. Hopefully they'll have the trip and prom later. Hopefully they'll get it all figured out. Adding a little bit here. A little bit on the face. So here's a leg, and then here's that part, okay, and then here's this part. I am gonna go back in and do like more red mottling, and also I think I'm gonna really darken up the toes so then they match the ears. Shading, yeah, I know, I love shading so much. It's like, ugh, I love it. I do. I love to shade your face. Oh, I didn't mean to say that so hostile. Hostilic. Again, this is why I can't teach my own children. It looks like it's really dark, but it's not. Oh, man, my knee is starting to hurt really bad. How many times would you have to bake all those colors? Beautiful blending, thank you. I know my own words, right? I know, I'm like, is that a word? No, probably isn't, but I just said it anyway. I'll bake it after I do this, like, so I probably, on average, although, okay, so this doll was actually, I started it not too long ago, and I'm surprised on how fast I've been able to paint it. So I'm gonna say for something like this, I would bake it at least for, let's see, to not make it streaky or blotchy. So I would do the first layer, which is the prepping, and then my first layer, my second layer, I would bake it. My third would be some detail work. My fourth, so I'm gonna say at least 6 times. Probably between 6 and 10 times is what I personally like to bake them at. Because otherwise your color is just gonna like mesh together. That's one thing about painting fantasy babies is baking is good. Lock in that color. See, for example, I'm trying to get this there's nose darker than I have it, but because the color is, it's not going as dark as I want it because it's just pushing the paint around right now. So that's how I know that I have to for sure stop and bake it. Except for if I wanted to do detail work like up here or maybe on the lips a little bit. I might just do that. Lisa, I am, what? How is the pain on your, it comes and goes. It's so much better than it was, like so much better. Cause at first I was in so much pain. I was like, oh my God, it was awful. I'm mainly a collector, but I'm just try painting. So I think I'm just gonna add some detail in the mouth. Because the other parts I can't really do any more painting till after I bake it. I wonder what they're watching out there. Shoot. Gosh, this kit is so fun to paint. Like, I'm shocked on how fun it is. And I don't know why I'm that shocked. I just am. Whoa, what did I just do there? Okay, little naughty. You know what? You're going to get your mouth painted, and that's all there is to it. Huh. This thing is being naughty. That's too big. There. And then I'm going to, let's see, I did a fauna for a lady and she's messaged me, ready to go paint. Oh, do I get lazy? Yeah. I seriously, like, there's days that I get super worried because I'm like, I don't want to paint. And it's really, really normal to be in a artist funk that way. It's just something that happens. It's just one of those things. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to poke you up the nostril. Why is this being so difficult? What the heck? Aw, thank you. Like being in these other reborn artists. It's fun. Some days I'm like, I don't want to paint at all. But then some days, like recently, I've been seeing this kit and then the other one with the new paints. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta paint with these. And so I've been kind of painting a lot lately. So I just added some shading around the horns and they kind of look like, I don't know if I want to say what they look like because it's a little inappropriate. Yeah, me inappropriate. Shocking. Right? So shocking. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make, hey y'all, hello. I think I'm gonna make these like have the kind of like really sparkly, the sparkle really sparkles, cause I like sparkles. What did I do with that? Oh, it's right here. Here, I'll show you guys these paints. Wait, I don't even know if... Okay, I don't know why it's not focusing. Probably because I'm dysfunctional. Anyways, there's that one. Then this one is so beautiful. Focus, you a-hole camera. Okay, why? I don't know. You can't really see it, and it sucks because it's like super hollow looking. That's what I gotta say about that. Okay, so let's put on this part, the sparkly one, and see what happens. You can see it. Okay, yeah, it's like, oh wait, it's not this one. Oh yeah, it's the one right in front of my face. Good job, Bean. So pretty. Okay, you can't really see it that much, but I have to bake it because I'm starting to touch. Another thing that I hate is that when it gets like this and I want to do details, I balance my fingers on parts of the doll, and because this part is painted and this part, I have no safe place to put my fingers. So I generally will just bake it and then come back and then paint more. But I'm wondering what kind of eyes I should use. Ooh, so far down. For this little one, it's gonna be, let me see. Let me see. Okay. Maybe, well, it's supposed to be like a winter spring. So I definitely want an eye that's gonna really pop. It looks like it's a 14 millimeter maybe, or 18 probably would fit. 14 millimeter. 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 14 milli check out those eyes. They're pretty cool looking. Maybe just glowing eye. I'm running low on glowing eyes, if you can believe it. I mean, I have these. Those ones might be okay. Some of them are missing their mates. Look at this one's the Milky Way. That's pretty cool looking. Here's the other part of the Milky Way. Well, shoot. Or I have like a really dark, just like regular dark baby eye, which is not usually like me, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, what the heck? I'll have to try some on, I think, and just see which ones I like best. But I'm gonna go, I'm gonna bake these babies. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I hope that I maybe possibly taught something. I'm not really sure. I'm not, besides the fact that I taught everybody that I'm not a teacher for my children staying home from school. You learned that. Oh yeah, and also this is gonna be the next baby that I'm gonna be working on. So yeah. There's my, so cool. This paint is so wicked. Right? Like it's, oh, I love this paint. Oh my gosh. That's such a fat, look at that. Let's put the little arms in. See what this little guy looks like. Oh. Look at that. Oh, right? Oh, its head. Head just went for a little travel. Ooh. Sheesh. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did some painting today. And yeah, I love it. I love it so much when you guys hang out with me. But I'm gonna go, but don't worry, I will come back eventually. And thank you for watching. Just for watching. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Oh, bye.